Hello and welcome. I'm Olivia, your safety trainer, here with today's lesson on preventing electrical accidents. Before we begin, remember to sign off on your mobile device or online to receive credit for this training. If you feel the need to pause this video at any time to have a discussion, we encourage you to do so. Human error, poor maintenance, improper equipment design, and lack of training add up to disaster when it comes to electricity. To protect workers against the hazards of electricity, they need to know the basic facts about the causes of shock and death. This lesson will cover some of those hazards, as well as shock prevention, and what to do if an accidental shock occurs. It may seem like common knowledge, but you should know that water and electricity don't mix. Did you know that it's not the voltage that kills, but the amount of current that passes through the body? The condition and placement of the body has a lot to do with the chance of getting a shock. Water and electricity can be a fatal combination. For instance, damp areas and metal objects can offer good shortcuts for electricity to reach the ground. Sweaty hands, moist or damp socks and shoes, or a wet floor can and will allow a current to pass through the body. In wet, winter months, extra caution should be observed when working with electrical equipment or when working near grounded objects. So, what can you do to help prevent shocks? Some basic guidelines to follow include wearing the right personal protective equipment, as well as some general safe work practices, such as wear rubber gloves and boots when working near water. Use rubber mats to stand on. Use insulated tools. Use rubber sheets, which can be used to cover exposed metal. Treat every electric wire as if it were a live wire. Inspect equipment and extension cords before each use. Faulty electrical equipment should be taken out of service for repair. Do not use tools or electrical cords that have bent or missing prongs. Make sure your tool is grounded if there aren't 3 prongs on the plug, or if the receptacle doesn't have 3 openings. Turn off the power and report the smell of hot or burning plastic, smoke, sparks, or flickering. Stop using a tool or appliance if a slight shock or tingling is felt. Never disconnect an electrical plug by pulling on the cord. Make sure the circuit is turned off and locked out at the circuit breaker or fuse box when working on an electric circuit. Only trained personnel should work on circuits. Those who regularly work on or around energized electrical equipment should be trained in emergency response and CPR. Accidents are an unfortunate part of many jobs, and it is essential to know what to do in the event that there is an injury from electricity. Firstly, do not touch the victim unless you are sure that the victim is not still in contact with the electrical hazard or that the electricity has been switched off. Remember to check for wire, fire, gas, glass to protect yourself from any hazards before touching the victim. If you are unsure of how to do this, get qualified help without delay. If the victim has been removed from all above hazards, check for breathing and pulse. And if breathing or a pulse is absent, call for help and initiate CPR without delay. In summary, think safety when doing anything associated with electricity. Water makes up most of the human body, which makes the body an electrical conductor. An electrical current running through a body can range from a slight tingle to burns on the surface and/or deeper within the body, to a harmful and potentially fatal electric shock. If you have any questions about this lesson, please ask your supervisor. Once again, remember to sign off on your mobile app or online to get credit for this lesson. I'm Olivia, your safety trainer, reminding you to be careful and stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.